In today's session, we will be discussing about what are the different assessment tools available and method. Although it is very difficult to cover a lot of tools in a 90-minute session, I will just try to give the overview of the tools, and I will go into the detail of one or two tools that are used. Hundreds of tools are there. But before starting with the session, let me briefly introduce me. That will help you in deciding whether I am suitable for this type of session or not. So I am basically Bachelor of Engineer with a lot of certifications like Red Hat Certified Specialist, Red Hat Certified Engineer, Ethical Hacker, Cisco Certified. That means lot of professional qualification. And I'm running my own company in Punjab, and we have got tie up with various other companies and organizations for offering consultancy, open source based solutions, and high end training to faculty and plus corporate sector also. Almost 29 years of experience in IT related field. I work in networking, security, cloud computing, Docker, Kubernetes, that type of area. And I am dealing with the various university, engineering college, private institute, and corporate sector. And in my case, I have also published 4 books um, uh, online, and plus I have got more than decided in online courses, but already I have got more than 20 online course available on one US based company, Udemy, on different topics. And I am currently handling more than 18,800 students from over 100 countries on this platform. And many of the top companies, they are offering my courses to their employees. And I have also conducted hundreds of different workshops and published 20 papers also. Plus I take certain other works also for the companies. So in my case, because I'm involved in creating online courses, and we know that when we create online these type of courses, we have to be aware about these how we are going to assess our participant, the persons who are joining those courses. And those participants are not from India only, they are from over 100 countries. So we have to design in that way, so that we can properly judge whatever we teach, how to judge those type of whether they are able to have been able to understand those things or not. So I will be looking at that point of view. Little bit I will be giving the lecture on base of my practical experience. So let me first start with a little bit theoretical portion. That means when we talk about this assessment, basically it is a systematic process of evaluating knowledge, skills, attitude. It is not that only you want to check about the knowledge and skill. Sometimes checking attitude is also very important, and performance. And then what is the purpose of doing this assessment? Because we want to measure learning outcomes, and we can guide further instruction. We can tailor made our instructions what the participants need. Like in my case, I will be giving one real example. I was designing certain courseware for a certain company which is handling hundreds of, that means hundreds of employees were using their courses, but they were not able to find out which course to join. So they took my help. In our case, what we did, we designed 100 question questionnaire in which we covered more than 15 different domains. Then that mean, if any of the company, if they were joining that company for their training their employee, so they have to first go to attempt that question here. So according to the questionnaire, which question they have attempted correctly or not, by using the AI and other techniques, we were able to suggest that out of hundreds of courses, this course is suitable for this person, this course is suitable for this type of person. That means we can accordingly guide the participant which course to join, that type of. And according to the, when we get the feedback, we continuously go on improving our courses also. Like let me show also meanwhile. Like here I'm showing one course which I have created. I have almost so many students are there. If you are going to carefully look at this course, it is saying that last updated in November 2000. That means this month also we have updated this course, and updated on which basis? On the basis of feedback, that type of thing. So when we talk about this, you can say, what is the purpose? It is for learning outcome, guiding instruction, and improving your courseware or programs. Then when we discuss about those type of which type of assessments we can perform, that is a little bit, we are for 15 minutes we are discussing little bit theoretical type of thing. Then I will give the demo of one or two tools that you can use for the assessment purpose. Now when we talk about assessment, we have got many type of assessments available, like formative assessment is there, which is ongoing. That means we have got this summative assessment is there. Then we have got a diagnostic assessment is there. Then non-reference and criteria based. I will be going into the details of these. Now first let us discuss about this formative assessments. So in formative assessment, what's happens, let me go to that. In this, what we do, assessment is conducting during the learning process to monitor the progress, to provide the feedback, and adjust instructions to improve the student learning. It focuses on learning as it happened rather than the final outcomes. So again, let me give you the example. Like when we design this course, I'm just giving one example. So I'm taking one course which a lot of companies are using. I'm expanding the section. Now what is happening in this course? We have got 24 sections are there, almost 223 lectures are there, almost 18-hour course is there. Now if you are going to carefully look, this section is around about 42 minutes and 17 lecture. At the end of lecture, what we have done, cloud computing overview quiz is there. That means whatever they have learned in these lectures, we have put certain questions based on that quiz. Now what will happen when they are going to attempt those quiz? We are not marking them, we are not giving them any marks. What happens if some question is wrong? Then we in the feedback itself it is mentioned, please go to lecture 17 lecture or go to 10th lecture, so to reinforcement the things. So that means in this section we have got this questionnaire is there. Then in this also we have got questionnaire is there. That in most of the 24 sections what we have done, we have put the questionnaire. So what happens when that any person joins that course and they attempt the quiz? When they are attempting the quiz, it immediately gives them the feedback. And before moving to the lecture, if their certain answers are wrong, what they can do, they can again go through this lecture. That means if we are going to discuss this, that means small frequent. We are not at the end of course. I have got certain courses also in which what I have done, we have not section wise, we have not put the questions. What we have done, in the end we have put the questions. So different methods are there. But since this course was for certain certifications, for certification we need to stress more on this quiz type. So in what we did, frequent and low stake. That mean in this no final outcome was not there. That mean when they are going to join that course, they will get the certificate whether they have attempted all the questions right or wrong. So that means no low stake it is. Then it increases active feedback loop between students and instructor, and helps in identifying areas needing improvement. That means if a certain section is wrong, then what they can do, they can go into that lecture, and we have given the links also for further reading. They can go through that. Then what are the other methods for this formative exam? Exit ticket is there. Like if you are conducting the in this case I was giving the online example. But if you are like conducting online class or physical class, what you can do at the end of class, what we can do, we can tell our student, please tell us about after this lecture which thing you have learned. Like after this session I can ask from you people, what is one important thing that you have learned from this session, and what is one question that you will have. Then for this you can submit the peer review. Like when I physical take the training, when I conduct a student training, normally what I do, instead of checking their answer myself, what I do, I divide those number of student into certain groups. So one student's question or whatever he has or she has written, it is checked by the other person. So it gives the other students also another viewpoint how to attempt the solution. Plus they can review each other's work, and they can provide constructive feedback, like that super 30 concept. When you collaborate, it is more useful type of thing. Then quizzes, like in my case, I was, after every session I was using the this short quizzes. Then we have got interactive tools are there, platforms like Kahoot and Google Forms for real time feedback. That means whatever they are doing, immediately what they can do, they can give us the feedback. Or in our case also, sometimes we have got like every platform like Udemy platform or any other platform, Teachable, lot of online platforms are there. So when we launch their courses, live chatting facilities also available. So if they want to that thing, that is also available. Then class also come under is this. Like in this case we are giving one scenario, like if some math session was there and teacher was telling about the fraction, then what they can do, they can quickly ask how to simplify 12 divided by 15 into simple fraction. So immediately teacher will come to know, if most of the student, if they are not able to attempt how to simplify 12 divided by 15 to a simple fraction, that means they are not able to understand that type of thing. So this comes under your formative assessment, that means ongoing and feedback oriented. Then you have got a summative assignment, final evaluation of learning outcome. Like in this case what happens, like in our case when semester system is there, when we conduct the final exam, what is that is your summative assignment. And in practical example, let me again go to this course. Now this is one course which give you one international recognized, please remember I'm not promoting anything, I'm just giving the practical examples. And now this course is for those persons who want to get one certification, AWS cloud certification. Now in this case what they have to do, the participant, they have to attempt one real exam. So in our case, after every session a small quiz was there, so that reinforcement is there. That means if they have missed something, they can again go through the lecture. But at the end of the course, that means after 18 hours of videos lecture, they have listened and they have performed the practical. And if you're going to look at the end here, two practice exams are there. What are these practice exams? They actually simulate the exam system. That means in which what it is that 65 questions are there, and you have to attempt it in 90 minutes. That means after they have done this, this assessment will be there. So this will be totally, it will simulate the exam, how they conduct the exam. So when they attempt this, if they are getting around but more than 70% marks, so the participant can be sure that they have learned the things properly. So that is uh, that means whole final assessment, assessment 1, assessment 2. So if they are able to properly perform this type of, that means they can be certain that we can attempt the real type of exam. So in this case, what we are this is summative assignment. That means it mere overall understanding and performance mean, if out of 100 they are scoring 99, that mean their performance is very good. And if they are scoring 80%, that means certain areas they have not performed well. So conducted at the end of a period of learning. So in this course that I was showing, in which that this was also there. That means every session formative assessments was also there. Then final assessment was also there. So examples are like final exams, standardized test, SAT, GRE, and project or pattern. Sometimes we like thesis presentation or project presentation, that type of thing. So we can specify these type of thing. Then portfolio, suppose art student is there, so he or she can show different. That means what he or she has done in last 6 or 1 year, they can show. So, like at the end of literature course, students are tasked with writing an essay analyzing themes in a novel. Then this evaluate their ability to interpret literature, structure, argument, and support. That means this is some final assessment that we can say. And let me give you one another example of this. This is one another course. Like here, what were we doing? We were teaching certain topics, but the problem is in any technology, sometimes we are master of one thing. That means we know that this is technology, this is storage technology, this. But the problem is industry, if you have got the mastery of individual concept, you are not suitable. We need to combine certain concepts. So in this case, if you are going to carefully look, I'm just showing you one. In my case, this is one of my quite popular course. Why this is popular? Because here in certain things like this, here I have tried to combine certain very critical concept. That mean this VPC, custom AM, ELB, auto scaling, cloud9. That mean 5 to 6 concept we have combined, and then we have given the assignment. That mean combine these concepts. Now when they will combine the concept, lot of new problems or new things they are going to learn. So that mean this will further in that mean whatever they have learned individual, whether they are able to combine the thing or not. If they are able to combine the thing, that means they will be suitable in industry, that type of thing. So this again comes into your you can say summative assessment. So then diagnostic assessment identifies strength and weaknesses before instruction. So the first example that I was giving, that mean for in our IT industry, certain technologies are there. Like in my case, I work in one DevOps, Docker Kubernetes technology, on which 30% IT industry will be running in next 2 or 3 years. So everybody, every company, whether it is small or big, what they want their employees to have the training on that technology. But there are hundreds of courses available on that technology. Now which course their employee should join? So for that, what we did, we created one again I have told that 100 questions, very elaborate question. It was not simple multi choice question. That mean four simple choices were there. They were practical oriented 100 questions, which was covering different 15 domains. So what happened when certain company they want to teach that technology, they tell their employees to take that test. Now when that their employees take that test, suppose out of 15 domain that we are testing on those 100 questions, what happens if he is or she is okay in 3 domain and not okay in 12 domains? So what our that we have combined this with the course suggestion. That mean it will identify which area are strong, which are weak. Then it will recommend that this course you have to. So that company, what they do, they ask their employee to join that. So that means we are performing diagnostic assessment is used before instruction began to identify student peers knowledge skills and gaps. So in this case we were looking at this type of. Normally what we do, we conduct it at the start of a course or unit, and focuses on uncovering misconception, non-graded and used purely for planning purpose. Sometimes if like in my case, I work in certain very complex technology which requires the knowledge of good knowledge of Linux. So always when certain persons, whether they are industry person or normal students, when they come, I always first check their basic knowledge, whether they have got that networking knowledge is there or not, or that Linux knowledge is not, they have got knowledge or not. If they have got knowledge, then only I start calling. If they do not have this type of knowledge, then I suggest that before coming to me, please do these type of thing or join these type of courses. So this is your diagnostic assessments that we use. Again, like a math pre-test to understand basic algebra, that type of thing. So these type of things we use. Then we have got norm reference and criteria reference. In norm reference, what they do, they compare a student's performance at a large group. Suppose I have got 10 jobs available at my company, eh, and now the 500 persons they have applied for that job. Now what we have to do, we have to compare the performance. So top 10 we are going to keep, so we use for that purpose. Or whatever tests are there, like a net test is there or JRF is there, in certain tests what we do, we use these type of thing. And then we have got criteria reference assessment. Like and now in Punjab, I belong to Punjab, everybody goes for the IELTS test. Now IELTS test, what they do, they test your listening skills also, your speaking skill also, and your writing skills also. So if you have to be take admission into good university, you should have certain bands in each category. So that means criteria reference assessment. So that means we can divide into different things. Now I want to move towards the practical part. So in practical part, let me, that mean when we use the assessment tool, which are the software we normally use. The software used are Moodle, Mentimeter is there, Joho survey is there, GitHub classroom is there for programming person. If my students they are when we talk about the IT industry, almost 30 to 40% jobs they are programming based. So if I have to check their programming skill, I can use this GitHub classroom. Then we have got Google Forms, turned in Joho surveys there. In my case, I will be giving you the a little bit this how to use this for a Moodle for the assessment purpose, or we will be going through this Mentimeter also little bit. So we will be looking at that also. So when we talk about this tool Moodle, so let me go into this. Please remember, a lot of fancy tools are also available. Like when we talk about sometimes these days, what is happening, teaching is getting a little bit boring day by day, because this is almost one-way traffic. Like in my case also, what I'm doing, one-way traffic. I am just teaching, your people are listening. Not that much interactiveness is there. So they have designed certain tools like Mentimeter, which is quite interactive type of things. But these are, most of these tools, when we talk, they are paid. Like if you have to use the Mentimeter, you can create two questions free. But if you have more than two questions, then you have to pay that type of. But there is one thing, Moodle, which give you lot of assessment tools, and more than 50,000 universities and colleges or organization, they use Moodle, and it is free, and you can easily within 20-30 minutes you can implement Moodle into your college or university. And I'm certain that most of the participant, they will be having Moodle in their or university or college there. So I will be discussing that also a little bit. I will be giving about Mentimeter also. But before that, I want to show you certain advanced things that are happening. Before I move into the Moodle, I will give you certain advanced things that are happening in assessment tool. But first, let me go to the Moodle. So for giving you the example about Moodle, so let me, I will be sharing this screenshot, this slides with you people. So when we talk about Moodle, what is there? Assignment module is there, choice module is there. That means if you have to ask, suppose you are offering elective subject to the students, so what do you can do? You can conduct survey, or you can choice module, or sometimes we call this as a poll module, poll also. But in Moodle, instead of saying poll, we call this as a choice, so we can implement that also. Then we have got very powerful quiz module is there. And please remember, this is the quiz module that we have got in Moodle. It is sometimes even better than those paid products. Then survey module is there, workshop module is there, chat for live, if for giving live feedback, that type. Then for learning purpose, we have got forum module is there, lesson module is there. So lot of modules are there. So in this we will be looking at the quiz module. In quiz module, if you are going to look at, lot of type of questions are there, which we can design. Calculated question, if you are um, create quiz about math type of things. Then calculated multi choice, these type of things are there. Then for other knowledge, you have got drag and drop into text. We will be taking practical example of these also. Then essay module is there, matching is multiple choice is there. Then ordering, if you have a module is there. Lot of short answer is true false is there. This type of modules are select missing. That mean if you are using this Moodle quiz type of, you can create one comprehensive you can say test module. So in my case, there was two ways to teach you quiz, this Moodle, how quiz this work. One thing is, I could have installed Moodle and shown you how to but I did not wanted to waste 15 to 20 minutes on that. So if you want to do the practice about Moodle, so what you can do, in your case, you can go to this one site is there, moodle.org site is there. So let me go there. So I'm going there in this Moodle dot. It will verify, and it is that means you can use it for practice purpose also. You can download that Moodle also. But here one demo is there, and it is very good demo. So one demo is Moodle Sandbox. That means if I want to practice, what I can do, instead of installing myself, what I can do, I can use this sandbox. Or but if I'm going to use this Moodle sandbox, first I have to create admin user, then I have to create teacher, then I have to add student, then create course, then I can start giving you the demo of that quiz module. So they have given another choice also. That means they have taken one hypothetical school. This might be real school. So when we click on this, so they are giving you one demo in which they have implemented the Moodle for the school purpose. So here, what you can do, here we can select the role, whether we want to log in into a Moodle as a teacher, student, or that type of thing. So if I want to log in as a teacher, because if I have to create a quiz, I have to at least log in as a teacher. So what it is saying? It is saying that if you want to use, login as a teacher and password is Moodle 2024. So in this case, what we will do, we will log in and teacher is there and Moodle. But the only thing is, whatever you are going to do, this is the password. But here you will see that this site will reset in 14 minutes. That means whatever you have done, it will be reset. Again, you have to start from the start. But for practice purpose, if you do not want to install Moodle, and if you do not have the skill set to install the Moodle, then you can use this site. So in our case, we will be using this to show you different type of so. But what is the problem? The problem is after 13 minutes it will again reset, and whatever we have done, it will get lost. So before moving into this, I just want to show this is one type of assessment. Now there is one very you can say a different type of assessments are available. So I just wanted to show you. There is one site is there, we call this as killer coda site. So here, different, suppose I'm teaching Linux, or teaching AI, or I'm teaching Docker and Kubernetes. That means certain technologies are there. If you are going to create multi-choice questions for those technology, that will not be better. That means multi-choice questions, they are not going to, or true false question, they are not going to test their practical knowledge. Like in case of Linux, I told that the lot of technology, latest technologies, they depend upon the knowledge of Linux. In my case, I work on lot of technology like data center technology, SDN, which requires the knowledge of this Linux. Then Docker Kubernetes, again it requires the knowledge of this Linux. So what I want to do, I want to test the practical knowledge. So one thing is, I will create in Moodle, I will create 10 or 15 different questions. But again, it will not give me the idea, because what happens in these type of question, if you are going to attempt those question for 5 to 6 times, the seventh time you remember all the answers. So that is the problem. So here in this case, I just want to show you, like first they have given certain things. I will go to the last thing, permission, test your knowledge. So I'm clicking on this. I want to show on which level these day testing has gone. So what it is saying, that mean, now what it is going to do, it will open one machine also. That mean, if you are going to carefully, it is showing you some where I can type the things, like I'm just typing one command. But no, here we have to design the question also. So in my case, what I'm doing, I'm starting the test. That means before moving into that the Moodle type of thing, I just want to show these day companies prefer these type of things. So in this case, what they are saying, they are testing knowledge, or I want to test knowledge, whether the people are able to create the directories or not. So what it is saying, please create the text directory. So whomever to student, I want to test the knowledge, I will check. Like I'm just giving one example. So I'm running this command. Then what is the well done. When please create one file and many files. So what I will do, I will go into the test directory. Then what they are saying, they are saying create the directory. Now I have to practically perform. This is different than that multiple choice. So now what I'm going to do, that means they are not giving any hint to me. So in my case, I'm creating one file and whatever the instruction. That means they are testing me live. Files. So I've created. Now how I'm going to check? So we will say check. So what it is saying? Validation successful. That means I know that my now students they know how to use a little bit Linux. Now again, it is saying that please do this, create this file and put. Now I'm not doing anything. So again, what I'm going to do, check what it is saying. Validation. That means I'm not able to do. So these day companies prefer these type of thing, but creating this type of assessment, it is very time consuming and requires lot of knowledge and resources. That mean it will be costly on your part also. That mean if you, but in this case you are able to test the real knowledge. And the companies these day, they are moving towards this. That means they are using the other methods also, but they use this type of also. So I will close this. It is not that only this Linux tests are available, lot of other things are also available. So I will just log out from this thing. So and please remember one thing, when I was showing you my biodata, so let me show you one thing. You're going to look at that, I've got lot of certifications are there, like this is certification, this is. Now, please remember, there is one certification. I'm not advertising myself. There is one certified ethical hacker certification. Is that mean I can hack the organization? I can prevent. But I when I give that test, it was just multiple choice test. That mean if I could have I'm not like, passing the comments on this certification, but they tested me on that mean multiple choice, that type of questions. uh, but CCNA was also that type of this. But when I attempted this RSC and R, yeah, uh, but I have to practically do all the things. Certain mean different sections were there. Like in this RSC, they first given me 10 real problems on the system, so I have to solve those problems. Then they have certain instruction: implement this, implement this, implement this. So, and again in this certification also, what we did practically, we have to perform all the things. So that is why when I did these and this certification, I was much more confident than when I attempted those certifications, because these did not test whether I'm actually will be able to hack somebody or prevent hacking, that type of thing. But when I was doing these type of certifications, these are practical oriented. That means the things that I have just shown you, that type of uh, uh, like I was just giving you that example, interactive type of things. The companies are using that type of things these days. Now let me again move to that modal type of thing. So here again it is saying that it will reset in zero point 0.6 minute. So before that, moving into this questionnaire, let me show you which different type of questions we can create. So in my case, I'm trying to mix theoretical plus little bit practical, and plus from my experience, I'm giving you the examples. So in our case, we have got different type of questions are available. So let me show you which type of questions we can. First, let me discuss. Then we will create 3 or 4 type of questions. So in my case, first we want to create these drag drop type of questions. Now, what are drag drop type? And please remember, creating question on Moodle, different type of question in Moodle, it requires a lot of skill set. So AI will be showing 5 types of these question type. So here we want one question. First, let me show you the output. That means we want that when the participants are going to attempt this quiz, this should be shown. That means capital of Punjabis. So the choice should be there, and then capital for MP is there, capital of UP is there. Now this should be the final outcome. Now how we are going to create this quiz? So there is no wizard is not there, so I have to put certain instructions there. So what will be the instruction? First I have to name my question, like drag drop one. If I want to create, because sometimes what we have, we first create the question bank. In question bank, what we do, we create sometime 1000 questions. Then out of 1000 question, we tell our quiz to randomly select 10 questions, and then we can configure that quiz in such a way that please select one or two from drag drop type of question, choose one question from true and false, that type of things. Now to create this type of you can say a question, what we have to do, we have to put in question this thing: capital of Punjab is, we have to put in this bracket capital of, that means certain syntax is there. Then we have to define how much marks we want to give: 1 2 3 4. We have just, in this case, we have specified that we want 4 marks. Then what we have to specify, now in this case, we should know what is the capital of Punjab. When we are creating the questions, we should know the answer properly. So in one case, what I am going to put, Chandigarh. Then whatever in second choice, I'm going to put Bhopal. Then this one. Then when I'm going to save and preview, this type of questions will get created. First, I'm discussing 2 or 3 type of question. Then when I'm going to submit and finish, it will give us the feedback also. Or if you just want to test whether you have chosen the right choices or no, what we can do, we can say fill in correct responses that we can do. Then we have got sometimes we want this type of things. That means name of states are this and this, name of programming language this, and no, we want to create this type of thing. So we will be looking at that also, how to do that. I'm just showing 3 or 4 type of things. Then multiple choice questions are there, so we will be discussing that. In multiple choice question, we will create one question that is select the prime numbers. So in this prime number, we want to give 1 mark or 2 marks. Lot of choices are there. You will see when we will be using that model, lot of choices will be there. Then whether you want one answer, if you are going to select one answer, that is multiple choice question. If you are going to choose multiple answer, that is called multi select answer. So we can choose both type of. So here in our case, because we wanted to create select the prime number, so we are going to specify one choice as 4, another as 7. Then we are going to specify 11 and 15, that type of things. So let us now try to create those type of question. So in my case, I will go to the Moodle, and we will try to log in. And here we will again wait for another uh, 1 minute, because otherwise it is going to reset. Let me discuss another type of questions, because giving the demo of all questions will not be possible. So this is that mean when we are going to attempt, it is going to show uh, in this what I did, I chosen that multiple, that mean give the multiple. So select the prime number. We know that 11 is prime number and 7 is prime number. So when we are going to attempt, it will show us. So then we have got this single. Here select the pen, I change the numbers, that means it is 14 number, 7 number, 4. That means this is multiple choice, that means only single choice you have to select. There is different, please remember. So here you can select multiple. We call this as multi select also. But here single choice is available, we call this multiple choice question. So it is terminology is a little bit different. So this is one question type. Then we have got let me show what are the another type of question. This is calculation type of questions are there. That mean what we want the multiplication a plus b. That mean it will then ask what is 4 plus 6, this type of question it is going to create. So different type of questions we can create. And let me show you one another thing. Then we will try to, in my case, just going to show one another type of question that is available. So in my case, I will be sharing those slides with you. So there is one another question type, like this is filling the blanks. This question you can also create. Then this is also again filling the blanks. Then we have got this map. That mean what you can do, that mean certain image will be shown. So what we can do, we can drag and drop that type, like we are teaching biology type of things, or we are certain map type of thing. So here we can use that type of things. So different question types that are available. And before moving into Moodle, let me show you one another thing. I will just give you the screenshot of uh, let me go there. So before we move into that, we have got one another software available that is called Mentimeter. Again, this tool is used for creating interactive quiz, that type of thing. Now which type of thing you can create here? Word count you can create. Now this is, you can rank the items. This type of question is available. Then what we have got, scales based question is there, option based question is there. Then you can select the image, that type of, this is word count type. Suppose you want to ask your student which programming language you want in second year. So if 50 students are there, so out of 10 they might be asking we want to learn Go language, or certain 5 students they are going to say we want to learn Java. So what it will do, when we are using the word count, the which will have more choices, it will be shown in uh, uh, font size will be large. then we can scale, like if I have to ask you people, please scale my performance, my lecture on the 1 to 10 scale, so you can always scale that type of thing. So you can use that mentimeter type of thing. Then we have got those different uh, uh, let me go into now Moodle type of thing. So in my case, I will log in. So we will use the teacher account. Then I'm going to use this Moodle software. Password is Moodle 2024. So I am going to log in. Now here it is giving you certain courses are available. I'm just going to choose any random course because we are interested in quiz. Now this course somebody has already created. If you want to add certain thing, you have to go into the edit mode. So we will go into the edit mode, and here what we are going to do, we are going to say add content activity. And please remember, Moodle is very powerful. You can use the assignments also. This is also one tool for evaluating the performance. Then you can use the choice also. Then feedback module is also there. Then form is there. Sometimes form can be very powerful things, like there is one site form, very popular form is there, linuxquestion.org. Lot of people who are master or a newbie in Linux, they use that platform, and when they use that form, they get lot of knowledge. Almost each and every type of question has been answered on that platform. So sometimes those can be very powerful type of thing. But here what we are interested in quiz. So we are going to click on quiz. So I'm just going to say demo quiz. I will name it as a demo quiz. And please remember, lot of choices are there. You can select whether it is you want to set time limit, on which date it should be open, so you can do that type of things. And then you can specify whether you want to use this marks in final assessment or not. Then layout on each page, which how many questions should be displayed, so you can select that. Then question behavior, you can specify. Shuffle, whether you want to shuffle or not, we can do that. Then appearance. And then, because sometimes what happen, sometimes you have to because certain copy paste online, when you attempt you open some another browser and do you copy paste the thing, so you can use this option also. Or you can uh, put the restrictions of number of attempts that can do, or you can restrict on the basis of IP address also. That means a lot of choices are available, but we just want to go save and return to the course. So it will create the quiz. So when we are going to click on this, so we are going to say add the question. So when we are going to say add the question, what it is I'm just going to two or three questions. So what we will do, we will use this drag and drop into text. So in this we will say drag drop any. You can categorize the things. So in our case, to save the time, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to copy paste this. So we will copy paste this. Then how many marks I want that, okay, 2 marks. Then here you can give the general feedback type of, or you can give the link also. That means if they want certain knowledge, I'm just taking one simple example. Then choices, we are going to specify, okay, I'm using the application Chandigarh. Then we have got MP, it is Bhopal. So I'm just choosing. Then third is your UP. So we will use the option three character we are using. Then we have got okay, HP Shimla is. Now here we have to select because in our case only one layer is there, so we will keep it default. Then If you have got more choices, you can specify. Then what we are going to say? We are going to say save. Now we can view that also, preview that question. So this is, so you can, that means quickly we were able to create that question. And what we can do, or we can start again. And if you want to check whether, because we know that sometimes what happens, in lot of tests we see that lot of errors are there. So then that participant or the who has taken the test, they have to point out that certain questions are wrong. So you can always test. So what we can do, fill in correct choices. So we can specify this type of thing. So we are going to close the preview. Then let me show you one another type of question. Now we are going to use this type of question. Now this comes under category. Let me show you. Add a new question. There is one embedded answers. So in this is also called close questions also. So we are going to say close one. So here we are going to put the instruction. This is the instruction. So I will explain this instruction. The capital of Punjab is, that means this one is how much marks I want to give. So I have specified one. Multiple choice, it will show the choices vertical. Then we have given the choices Shimla, Ludhiana. Which one is accurate? So whichever answer is accurate, we have to put the equivalent symbol there. Then we have given, here we do not need to specify that marks because we have already given. Then whether our syntax is okay or not, so we have to decode and that. If certain errors are there, it is going to show you. And then what we are going to do, it will create. And if we are going to check, now vertical, if we have got to specify MCH, then what it is going to do, it will show that quiz in your horizontal way. So that can be done. Then we have got like one another. Let me attempt this question. So lot of question types are there. I will be just discussing two or three more. Close preview. Then again I am adding. That means adding question is, you just know that again comes under your embedded questions. So we will again say close to. Then we are going to put that. Again what we have to do, SC means short answer. So here we will again check whether that code is okay or not. Then we are going to say save. Then what we will do, again we will test what it is showing. It is and if we want to check whether that which one is the correct answer, so that is, you can say it is filling the blanks type of question. Then we have got multiple choice questions are there. So let me show you this one last example of multiple choice question. So I will say add question and I'm going to say multiple choice. So I will say multiple choice. So here what we are going to do, again I will try to copy paste. So in our case, we are going to put this question, what is the capital of France? So I'm just putting, we know that only one answer will be there, so we are keeping the marks as one. And then if you want to give certain feedback, you can explain about this question. Then how much try, this is important. If you are going to say multiple answers, that means it will become multi select, but here we want only one answer. Then choice, So again I will copy. So in my case, quickly I will create. We are going to copy. This is the last question that I will attempt. So we are going to specify any feedback you want, and please, how you are going to find which one is the correct answer. So in our case, this is wrong answer. So grade we will specify none. That means it will automatically take it as a wrong question. Then second choice is Paris. So what we are going to do, we will go into this, and what we have to specify the here grade as. In our case, grade is 100%. Suppose if two choices are correct, then we have to give 50-50%. If three choices are 33, then what we will do, third choice. So I'm going to specify third choice, none. And four, if you have got more than that also, what we can do, we can specify that also. So we are going to specify that also. So now what we are going to do, we are going to save changes, and then what we are going to do, we will view that. And in our case, what it is showing, let me review. It is showing which character. So we are going to specify, because we have chosen, if you have chosen the shuffle option, what we'll do next time when we will say start again, what will happen, it will give again the choices will be different. That means numbering of choices will be different. And what we can do, submit. And what we can do, after, like in our case, we have a four question we have attempted, then what we can do, we can save this. Then what we can do, we can attempt the quiz also, preview quiz. So now in this case, what will happen, we are just selecting, that means the whole quiz will be there. So we can test that quiz also. So we are specifying. So next page, that means because we specify one by one question. So we are specifying. That was the second question. So we can go to the next question also. Then we are specifying finish attempt. So it is showing you submit all, and so it is was showing also that you are missing. So now what it is showing, marks 5, that mean around about 80% your marks are your questions are correct. So this type of questions we can create. That means Moodle is one very powerful tool. Then I was just showing you that Mentimeter also. Let me just give you. That means in Mentimeter, in my case, I just created one question. That question's name was your email. When you send or receive email, what protocol it use? And who are a technical person, we know that answer is IMAP. Now please remember, when we create this type of question, what happens, it generates one code. So like in this case, this was the code 4560, this was the code. Then when we are going to create this question, what will happen, you people can open this site menti.com, and when you are going to put this code there, let me show you. That means when you will open this menti.com, then it will ask enter the code to join. So in our case, whatever was the code, we will put that code here. Then we will say join. That means this will be the option join. And then join option on your screen. That means, like in my case, if I'm using the Mentimeter, if I've created this question, you all people would have got this option there. Then what you can do, you can select these, but they have put certain restrictions on number of the participant that can use that type of thing. So I'm just showing you the screenshot. That means you people will get this screen. So somebody suppose now 60 participants are there. So the 30 participants are choosing this, 10 are this, 5 this, and rest of are choosing. So real life, it will update this one. like you have seen in that KBC also, when you view that fluctuates different choices, it shows 30% is this choice, audience choice, 60% is this, 5% is this, 5% is this. So same way it acts in that interactive way, it makes the things more interesting. But the problem is uh, it is most of these software, they are paid software. If you want less fancy thing, then we have got Moodle is there. So when we will get this, what it is saying, thank for joining, because in my case I have attempted from only one, so it was showing this. Then as a teacher or as an instructor, I will also get real time information, how many students have selected which type of answer. So that can also be used. So this was uh, like in my case, I was showing you one thing. So after this, I will conclude the thing. So this was one this practice test. So when the student will join the course, when they are going to click, which type of screen will be visible? Let me show you, people. So this will be, that mean AWS, this will be there. What it is saying, 65 questions are there, 1 hour 30 minutes, 70% correct. And if you people have ever given this type of test, same thing is there. It is giving you the instructions also, you can pass the test anytime, retake the test. So so when we will click on begin test, so it will. But these tests, like this test is objective type, multiple select true and false, and multiple choice question is the, but it is not practical oriented. But certain tests these days, they are practical oriented. That mean you will get one sandbox, like in our case, when I was showing that example of Linux testing. So that will be there. That also I have shown you that assessment, different methods. uh, and please remember, the last thing that I wanted to discuss. Now lot of companies, lot of online platforms are there. Teachable is there, then you have got educative is there, Udemy is the number one platform, bigger platform, then tutorial point is there. Now lot of these, what they have done, when you will log in, when you will join certain course, now they earlier what used to happen, like in my case I've got more than now 18,800 question every day. I have to spend in the morning itself 3 to 4 hours on answering those questions. But I have seen in last 1 month I'm getting uh, few queries. That means almost my burden has reduced to now it is only 20%. 80% burden has reduced. uh, when I explored, I found out when the students they join the course, they are given one choice, that means AI through artificial intelligence. Do you have any question about this course? So when the students, instead of asking me the question, so what this AI is doing, it is using my course material, and it is has make it is own you can say knowledge base. So instead of me answering the question, so when the students ask the question, it automatically gives the answer to the students. So most of the time now I'm getting very less question to myself. This is solving my questions. So this is one another addition. That means when you're designing your test, these type of things, and if your tests are for reinforcement learning, that means if you want that when they are attempting the test, they should get the proper feedback, and the answers given are very elaborate that are given by me. They are not that mean given by AI are much better. So each and every platform they have started adding these type of things, and it is reducing the load on the teacher. And plus we can use the AI for creating the question, like in this Udemy platform also. Earlier whatever questions we have to create, we have to give the explanation ourselves. Now in our case, when we create the question, we give the four choices, then we use the AI to give the description explanation of these type of thing. So these are the different, that was the screen that I was showing of those tests, that type of thing. Participant, please feel free to ask any question because I've created lot of online courses and very successful courses, and that means from practical experience, I will try to give the answers.
So I'm having one question.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Yes,
please
please.
go
Yeah.
ahead.
So I've used this Mentimeter,
Okay.
and they allow only 2 to 3 questions, I think, one day per day.
Yeah, that is the
Yeah,
limitation. Now they have.
the
Uh,
same thing is there with Moodle also.
no. Moodle is open source. It is free. No issue regarding that.
Means as many questions we can fit.
Yes. And you can
Okay.
implement on your learning management system. It is free and always it will be free. I told that 50,000 universities and college they are using this free of
Sir,
cost.
like in Mentimeter, there's authenticity also there. They use the some code is there that you need to type in your mobile. The same thing is there in Moodle, or it's a
No,
different
no,
way.
no, no, no. Model is not that much fancy. Mean this is things they have made fancy type of things. That mean more interactive. Moodle is like simply dressed software. But these Mentimeter and a lot of other
So,
software they put
will we get the information who has filled that survey?
yes,
That
yes. In Moodle also you will
names
get.
will come.
Yes.
So they need to they need to log in through their email ID or mobile
Their
number.
their account, like in Moodle we create the students account and they log in all the things uh, all the that mean by using Moodle you can create virtual university, I will say. So virtual university
Okay.
mean each and everything from lesson plan to grading to attendance to each and everything you can manage through the Moodle, and quiz is one powerful assessment.